Good evening. Tonight I will be playing Forza Horizon 5. Um, yeah, so the title says I'll probably just look to uh, try to finish up as much of the festival playlist as I can. That's just a fancy word for weeklies. Um, I already did some of it before, so there's probably not much left to do. Depending on how long the stream goes, I might reach out, but we'll start with weeklies, so jump into it. As you can see, I'm kind of close. So what I have left to do are the daily challenges. Usually leave those till the end of the week so that I can just complete all of them in one go. I have the trial, which may or may not be something I do depending on if I can get the others. Seasonal championship, which actually shouldn't be that bad, and the Horizon Open, which I'm probably not going to do because it requires you to play online. You have to win an event, and well, trying to win an event online, going up against the best of the best with their maximum tuned car, so I think I will tackle that one. Everything else, though, pretty fair game. So I think I'm going to start with the championship. So into the symbol, it'll be cross country race. And click, we'll see a C-class pickup and 4x4. So
welcome back, Goose.
Go in here and see we have a one ready. Like I have two of them. I'll go with the Ranger Raptor. Close to where we are, so I don't have to travel my way there.
Turn around.
Thankfully, travel is free for me, but I can take a leisurely drive.
200 yards. Turn right.
Enjoy the Kobayashi's Dragon Maid livery that's on this truck. Giant pink circle is location where Horizon Arcade will start. It's kind of like a series of worldwide like instance events in MMORPGs, except you're doing them in a car. Kind of like a cooperative event, but not really interested in those. I have there's really nothing, no task connected to those at the moment, so at least not the one I need to do. So just get into a race here. The seasonal championships, at least, tend to be a bit trickier because they lock your car to a particular. They lock the races to a particular difficulty, and it makes me concentrate a bit more. It's unlike Forza Horizon 4, where they kind of had 3 levels of rewards you could get, and only the highest one required you to use a certain difficulty level. But I guess on the other hand, that was the tier of rewards that usually had anything that was worthwhile. I guess it's a moot point, just that you don't get lesser rewards anymore, so. See here. That the highly skilled. We get to choose our aids. I'm going to be using those. Much as I like racing games, I'm not good at the more Syncade types. We talk about something like Burnout. Oh, wait, there's a camera icon above one of the cars. That means I have not taken a picture of it yet, so I'll just halt the race real quick. Hold on, guys, I need to catalog your cars for festival album, even though I get no benefit from it. Except increase my lead against everyone else who's picking a race. That usually means I'm the only one who cares anymore. Another nice feature of the Forza games is the rewind. You feel like you messed up and you want to try a thing again, just tap a button, tap the key, and you'll get taken back to where you want to go. And come in handy. At least it beats pressing restart, having to start the race from the beginning, and going all the way up to the point where you screwed up. Or imagine 90% of the race you're doing super well, and very end you mess up. You have to do is rewind instead of starting the whole race over. It's pretty nice. Alright, I'm starting to think this might not be the good car for it. Swap to another one. You can also swap cars on the road. Cost. I think in Forza Horizon 3 it actually cost you a bit of money, but frankly shouldn't matter that much, so we'll switch to this one. Fast travel this time. Now, while I do get to fast travel for free, it doesn't always start like that. Admittedly, for what it costs in the start, it's like probably sort of prohibitive, but even if you smash like 80% of the signs, it becomes more affordable, but obviously getting all of them is the ideal. Because free fast travel is always nice. Try again. Cardboard box. I just saw a cardboard box fly by. Hopefully there weren't any spies in there. Suck for them. That car wasn't there, I'd be able to fight her on that turn. Me blaming the game instead of my skills, right? I just feel like the first race out of these championships is always where they jack the AI difficulty pretty high. highly skilled, so yeah. Makes sense that it would be difficult losing to the lead, but still. This is also a pretty short one. Already 70% of the way through, and it's only been 2 minutes. Can get fourth. Try that again. Ah, hello, and welcome, first time viewer. Thanks for tuning in. I am currently trying out streaming at the moment, so this is why my interface might not be super fancy or anything like that. But it's going pretty well. Well, middle of the week, so halfway through. Unwinding with a little driving game. Racing through Mexico. Ah, wow, look at that. A second, I'll take it. Man. You know, out of all the finish animations, this just might be my favorite. Like that Jimmy could do with the spring stiffening to dial out that bounce in this. Ah. You know what? I'll take her word for it. For me, as far as tunes go, I just look up tunes and go, okay, is this one within the class of the car? Yeah, I'll go with that. And maybe check the title too, see if it's like suitable for dirt or drift or something like that, but yeah. Fortunately, I'm not as much of a gearhead. That's 1 out of 3. We'll just go on to the next race in the championship. And hours fine-tuning my builds. Ah, that's great. You know, really awesome when you're able to, like, when you kind of have that know-how to figure out how to tune your car to make it optimized for a race. I think I read some places online, like some people have cars that are specifically tuned for certain races in this game, so it's, yeah, I know there's real dedicated folks out there, and that's pretty awesome. Picture myself at the very first one. Ah, that's cool. Yeah. So you've been here from the start. Oh man. First Motorsport was something special. Tell it's like right from the intro, it's like it knew what kind of series it wanted to be. Like the autumn Colorado autumn. Suddenly you're just like in a car, you see Darius just like speed right by you, and just like, oh yeah, this is gonna be nothing like Motorsport. This is like freewheeling and dealing. Races could come at any time. You're just racing through the countryside. No sanctioned tracks or anything like that. What a way to start the series. Okay. Just as I suspected. Initial drive to that festival. Oh yes. I have another indication where it's like, hey, I don't need to sign up for anything here, just come to the festival. You'll be in the competition. And what was the song that was playing? It was a kind of great way to um, way to get you pumped. Let's get this party started. I think the lyrics actually had like "Let's get this party started" in it too. And you're seeing that counter tick downs, like 9 people, 9 spots left, 8 spots left, and you're just like, oh snap. Yeah. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, Horizon Festival is like primarily a music festival, and the first game, the whole driving thing was kind of incidental. At least it was just one part of it, which, admittedly, is kind of funny considering how many spots you had for the driving stuff. But probably imagine a giant stage and maybe. Oh, hey, we're done. I didn't even realize it. Well, yeah, that first game just had a vibe of its own. Intro video was perfect. Yeah. I gotta say the music selection for the first game was just really good too. I don't think there was a single track that I disliked in that one. Where's the last one? Oh, here it is. Like I said, I think Forza Horizon 2 had like a pretty good intro too. It's kind of just the way the guy at the start's going, this is gonna be summer of our lives, and then the music starts up and you're just driving down the cliff sides of Italy in your supercar. While the music's playing in the background, it's like, oh yeah, this feels like a vacation. I think that might be like my second favorite intro. Oh yeah. I've always said it, but I love Forza Horizon intros. Even every single one of them manages to get you in the mood really well. I admit, one I really dig about Fives is like the way it just opens with you in that really dark airplane. Like just press A to drop into the horizon. It's like leave the old world behind. All you gotta do is press A. And then the last leg, where you're racing to the festival and the AMG one, right? Yeah. Got that music playing in the background, and the DJ's just hyping it up. It's like, oh man, Superstars about to make their way there. Yeah, this is gonna be awesome, you guys. So good. So good. Yeah, kid in the candy store. Yep. That's what it feels like. Living your dream. Like, driving through scenic locales, the cars you want, cars of your dreams, every car you want. And 4 and 5's like, hey, you can buy properties too. Oops. Alright, we're gonna redo that one. yeah, that I can agree with. Bring out the most exotic cars you have. Pick the most scenic times. Drive. Relax. I think my sister also plays Forza, and she plays it primarily to kind of just chill. You know what? It's totally cool. I mean, she also hunts down billboards in the world. So, do what you want. That's what Horizon wants you to do. Do as you wish. Should probably set up a few more cars for cruising. I think I only have the one that I really... Oh damn it, I probably should have fought harder. On me for not paying attention. Alright. Guess I'll have to try again. Yeah, I think the primary car I... Okay, so... Yeah, this is gonna be some, but I usually use the Sesto Elemento Forza Edition to drive around. Only because it's like fast and really good, and its bonus is just almost universally useful. So this is a really good car if you just want to, say, drive through the desert, smack into a bunch of cacti, and build skill points. Or even cruising down the roads, because got pretty insane grip. Sometimes if I just want to just like go rear wheel steering too. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully I can get a good placement here again. I feel like most Lamborghinis are like pretty absurdly good if you wanna go fast. Realize that Horizon accommodates you. There's always that one super long highway on the map that you just hit. But, you know, the pedal to the metal and just oh darn it. Just speed along the highway. Pretend you're playing Burnout. Huh. Let's see if I can keep up my lead this time. Since I'm ahead, actually. Where can you hey? Oh yeah. Always a thing with downloaded tunes, you never know. You get one that's a dud. Like, yeah, okay, this one's got a maxed rating for its class, and then you take it into races, oh my goodness, it's like trying to steer an ice box. Yeah. Yeah. I have noticed that. There's that kind of rate high on, say, speed and launch and acceleration. And even if it says handling is decent, you take it out and you're struggling to keep that thing straight. Like a little tap to the side and suddenly the thing's spinning out. Wow. Did I just like... from handling? Yeah, that's a good way of handling things, I imagine. Want to make sure or can actually control your car before you start fiddling with the speed. Alright, well, since I finished first in that race, I'm actually feeling a bit better now. If I can finish first in this one, I should be okay for the last one if I don't majorly screw up. Yeah, funny thing about these championships is like, they always keep it close, but if it's like, you're on the last race and you're first and then suddenly all the AI cars just take a level dumb and you're just looking at it, it's like, oh, 60 points. But the second place driver maybe has like 42 or 40 instead of like... Oh, yeah, sure. Admittedly, driving in S2, X, S1 all the time gets boring after a while because it's always just super fast speed, and sometimes it's just hard to beat the AI cars in that one, so it is interesting to go for A, B, or sometimes even C, like in this one. Gives you a bit more time to react. S2 on. Yeah, online in general is just a wreckfest. Basically, everyone just piles into the first turn. Whoever gets out of it first is gonna win the race. Oh boy. The amount of complaints people have, just people not racing like they would in real life. I get it, it's a game, but... a lot more fun to be able to take corners better. Yeah. Oh, rammers. Yeah. I've definitely seen stories and experienced a few of those. Yeah. It's even worse if you're trying to do a co-op race like the trial. Always get that one person that tries to be a glory hog and tries to get ahead of you, even though you're like all the same team. It's like doesn't matter because we're all getting points. So they're going up unless they're trying to shoot up several places. It's not worth it. Word teammate is used extremely loosely. Yeah, for sure. I mean, hey, it's matchmaking. Like a ragtag group of misfits that kind of get grouped together for one specific circumstance. I do not know who I am. I don't know why I'm here. All I know is that I must race. Ooh, this might be... Ah, good, okay. Stuck the landing. I'll be okay. Oh yeah. Always fun to use cars that aren't meta. Huh. Okay, I was expecting second place to be 32 points. I guess 28 is also this. Especially since the top two are kind of close, but maybe it'll be a bit easier. It means I think I can probably place second in the last race and still be okay. Where to go? Yeah, Bone Shaker. I've heard story. I've heard that one pretty nuts. And yeah, it is weird that they nerfed it for Horizon 4, 5, Horizon 5. It's still kind of running. Yeah, terror of the online races. Well, it's a shame because I think that they're still putting the Bone Shaker even after long after the Hot Wheels expansion of Forza Horizon 3. Like, almost a guarantee you're always going to see Twin Mills and the Bone Shaker. Ah, I think I did read about that too. Where you can kind of cheese the ratings for the one Razor Tachyon. Yeah, I saw some posts about that. Forget, did they fix that? They haven't. That. Yeah, sadly, that tracks. Admittedly, they have taken steps to improve online, but yeah, there's still some very glaring problems, like you mentioned with the Bone Shaker and the Razor and things like that. Oh boy. So it's almost like as unfair as the. Oh yeah, I think that's another problem that people have been bringing up, just hackers everywhere. This makes you wonder if they're putting this aside. I wonder if there's just like bigger fires that they're putting out right now. It's like something like hacked leaderboards they can't fix, or they're not fixing yet. That's it. Oh, okay. Wow. That impact was so hard. My car kind of just got stamped into the dirt. Alright, yeah, we're gonna retake that one. I'd admit, that's the first time that's happened to me, actually. So admittedly, I've had... ah. Yeah. Sometimes it's like a wild glitch that just happens. I've seen a handful of other ones show up too, like you'll be at the start of a race and you'll see another car is just lined up sideways, or sometimes you'll see cars that are just like blasting through that shouldn't be in the race. I don't know if those are fixed, and thankfully they weren't a problem anyways, but it was just funny to see. Yeah. Huh. Oh, that went better. Now that I smoked the competition, I imagine second place is gonna be like... Spawned inside the temple after finishing a Playground Games event. Ouch. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Second place, not even close. Like, they realize you're dominating a competition, they just give up or something. I don't know. I guess that's one more festival playlist task checked off. Right. Ooh, hey. We give a random player car. Now, I think we're already all aware. Yeah, our cars are not subject to the same rules as our player cars. I I remember a video that was going around that was like someone playing on max difficulty and they were taking a curve around one of the roundabouts and they kind of didn't make it all the way through and suddenly an AI car just blazes past them in a van and alright, alright. They aren't even trying to hide that. AI car just can pull amazing stunts. Yeah, it's all cosmetic. Cosmetic for the AI. Alright. So I guess we'll tackle the dailies next. Earn 3 cars from the drift zone. The car set up for that. Several. With these cars, you can basically just go to a drift zone and go. AMC X class, yeah. That's basically like some anime protagonist stuff there. Fella in a little scrappy car beats the super elite racer in the super high tuned, high end, high tech car. Oh, I just need to hit 120,000 points in this zone. Guess the one thing I do appreciate is that they kind of hold accelerator and go. Make sure you don't like drive backwards at all or I have to try again.
You have arrived at your destination.
Ah. I wish I were good at tuning cars. Maybe I'd be able to build something better. Getting more preset formula drifts. Smash 15 flower stall. There were a few around in city areas, right? Alright, alignment, gearing, and differential settings. Oh, I'll keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I had to get off my butt and actually try tuning. Keep it in mind. I gotta find 15 flower stalls.
Turn around when it is
Might
safe
be
to do so.
the thing I have to revisit every now and then, just to
Recalculating route.
respawn. Going into the city? I
Turn right.
probably... Oh, that right would help if I said wait. Go here.
In 100 yards, turn sharp left.
Need a path into the town.
100 yards, turn right. In 200 yards, turn left.
Off-road and rally. Ah, yeah. This can be fun. Tearing through the countryside. I believe that was a flower stall.
At your destination.
Need to... Oh, here's another one. Ah. It's one way you know how Horizon Festival would be infeasible in real life. There's no way they would let a car just drive around, smash everything in sight. Be an economic disaster. Blueprint. You're right. You're right. I should do that. Why didn't I think? Go. It's trending today. We have. Let's try that. Title. Flower stall. Hey. Look at that. Go with the first one. Yep. Like lambs to the slaughter. Yeah, we'll give it a like. That was useful. If only from a practical sense. Eh. Yeah. Carrying is works pretty well. I think I did upload a handful of Super 7 challenge cards. I think I let like one blueprint that I put up had a handful of likes. And yeah, I'm glad someone. Yeah, skill board. Yeah, this one's easy. I just go to the stadium. That should get me quickly. Yeah, well, hope you enjoy them. I tried to at least put a unique spin on the blueprints and the challenge cards. Alright, what's next? 140 miles per hour in dirt racing. Okay. Easy. Just need to go to dirt racing. Yeah, we'll go with this one. I think I remember remember when they called them was it bucket list events in Forza Horizon 3. I created one that was point to point with a damage limit, and from start to finish was the only way you could get through, and you had to go drive through a forest to get through it. I remember one of my friends played it, and he said, "Oh yeah, that was a pretty interesting challenge, trying to avoid damage while you were getting to the." It's hard to not just go all out for it. Yeah, for sure. I should have picked a track with more straightaways. Oh wait, now you mention it. Yeah, yeah, it is. One moment. Let me take care of this. Yeah. Wow, I think I got the full streamer experience there. I think it's the first time I got stream sniped. I assume that was a sniper. Alright. Yeah, sorry about that. Was kinda hoping that the sounds wouldn't be going through. So yeah, I don't quite have an advanced sound setup. I'm just like streaming through Streamlabs, which gives me a little bit of control. I can adjust the desktop audio and the microphone audio, but that's the extent of it. I imagine if I get something fancier, I could perhaps have more granular control of my sound sources, but since I'm just trying out streaming for now and not going all in just yet. I'll probably have to, after I'm done this, I'll just look up a way I can silence notifications while I'm playing games. At least when I'm streaming. I admit, notifications are a bit more useful when I'm playing offline, and I get notifications. You did see I hit 140 miles per hour, so I'll be okay with just once I finish this race. Next on the list, complete a drift theme Horizon Arcade. I think I just missed the cutoff for the next Horizon Arcade. So we'll earn 3 stars in any speed trap in the classic racer. Right. This one might need a bit of work. Depends on classic racers I have. Obviously I need one that's fast. When it comes to speed traps, there's one that pretty much just works above all else. It's one. Even if it's on a dirt path, you only have to hit 105, which even if your car's not tuned for dirt, it's not too hard to hit 105 if you got like a fast enough car. Being said, I'm surprised all the weekly PR stunts for this week were easy. Well, actually, that's wrong. There's the speed trap one, I think, that was actually pretty tricky. And then, or it was speed zone. The last one had a pretty absurd speed trap that I just could not finish. Alright, well. Another one down. Like that. MG3 is mine. And yes, the B-Class VW Trailblazer was also a pain in the neck. It's really weird. I don't know why they decided to suddenly make the PR stunts challenging. I remember when this game first came out, it's like the weekly PR stunts were like almost no sweat to complete. Now they have at least one that's just makes you want to tear your hair out in frustration. I think the last one I really want to do is the drift theme Horizon Arcade, which I had to wait 11 minutes for. In the meantime, we could probably try something else. On other days when you all spared the PR stunts. 599XX. Yeah. What is it? Right. Horizon 4. Relax on requirements. This one's like, they're pretty strict. Just use certain cars and certain classes. You know what we could do? Super 7. Let's see what the prize is this week. Super wheel spin. Probably, well, I'll just do these until it gets close to the hour, and then we'll make our way over to Drift Arcade class. Yeah, it was. I think there were several runs where I fell just short, like maybe 3 or 4 miles per hour. And then you get that one run, that's just like, yeah, you managed to just get past the target, and like, yes! It only takes one. But boy, does it feel good when you hit it. Next. Nemo needs to fly. Yes. The Ream from the dentist office in which he's trapped. Ah, yeah. Super 7 challenge cards are pretty quick to make. Oh, oh. Yeah, okay. Ooh, that's a little squirrely. Guess you can't floor it, because if you do, thing will just flip over. Alright. Beat the skills target, huh? So what's the plan of making him fly? Alright. This is gonna be a wreck fest. Let's... Alright. Won't bump into anything. Oh boy. Find some stuff soon. Should not have failed that. This thing is a troll face. Yeah. I had to just floor it and then the car just flips over. I think the thing about this one is that you really don't know the requirement until you start. I thought this was going to be, for where it was, I thought it was going to be your usual, oh hey, drive to the end of the runway, hit the ramp, and go really far and complete the event. I didn't. Yeah, that's on me for not looking at the upper left of the HUD and saying, oh, this is a skills points challenge, just destroy thing. Yeah, I think I should be good. Well, we're not going to go through that again, so just make these points and now we'll go hog wild. I think that's what they call the streamer tax. I know, watching other streams, looking at them and wondering, boy, how could you miss this incredibly obvious thing? And I guess I can kind of understand. Like, when you're playing a game, you're trying to focus, and you might miss a thing here or there from your peripheral vision. Whereas when you're watching it, obviously you're able to take account of the whole thing. You're not controlling anything, so you just... Alright. Round 3, get to the destination in the Hoonigan under 2 minutes. Yeah. Maybe if they added some, maybe just like auto add the objective or something. By default, they usually make the description, yeah, here's your objective, but obviously people can erase that and put their own little text, though. Even if they do that, I imagine this feels like it should be etiquette to kind of say, okay, yeah, this is gonna be a racing challenge. This much to get there.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
One time you shouldn't listen to the GPS. Oh yeah, and then there are a lot of Super 7 challenges like these, where just like, okay, go down the highway and drive really fast. You know what? That's fine. It's fun getting a taste of cars that you might not have usually, and just like being able to floor it. still got about 4 minutes before Drift Challenge starts. Might be enough to do one more. Yeah. Have to go for that. Okay. Alright. I think we're gonna have to complete the event in 35 seconds. I imagine this is gonna be the one where they start you at the festival site and it's like, okay, drive down a runway and a little bit past it and reach the finish. I've actually seen a couple Super 7 challenges like that. That along with the highway, just drive really fast down the highway, usually the ones I see the most. Oh, okay. Danger sign. Okay, this is a little different. We're going down the runway in the other direction. About 700 feet. Probably no sweat. Alright. Need for the car is to not flip over or anything like that. Ah, thank goodness. Yeah, some are dangerous. Yeah, you start 5 miles from the ramp. Like part of the challenge. Favorite ones are the ones where you drive down the highway and then have to hit the danger sign at the end. I think we'll go to the Drift Arcade now. I just have to cars. Alright. Chaos. That's the one thing I can appreciate about the arcades is that they always have a drift one, no matter what they have. The other ones, it's like, oh yeah, there's a variety of them, but they always have at least one drift arcade for you. I just have to make sure. Oh, and any drift car. Oh snap, I should probably make sure I have a drift car. I'm pretty sure the one I have is a drift car, but yeah, alright. I mean, probably obvious, but it doesn't hurt to double check, because it would kind of suck if, you know, you went through this entire, the entire arcade, completed it, and it's like, wait, where's my credit? Okay, gotta go to the destination, so, yeah. The 777 Corvette. I'll have to give that a run. I feel like most of the drift cars should be fine. Just they're like kind of pre-tuned for them. But I remember when the arcade when Forza Horizon 5 first came out was not exactly a ideal event. Score targets were just absurd, man. For the number of people, better if you turn action control. Yes, definitely right about that. Yeah. Yeah, very rarely. Like maybe at most one or two other people. Huh. I think about it, I think there might be another player in this one. You look at my little piddly score contributions and score's kind of skyrocketing. That being said, the best thing they did for the arcades was to scale the requirements based on the number of players, so no longer is it nigh impossible if you're going solo. Especially someone who is not the best at drifting. Having scalable targets is very much appreciated. Yeah, the ones you just hang around like, yeah, just I don't know, do it for me. Yeah. Always hate the ones that just expect to be piggybacked. Want to be carried. Unless you imagine they make life difficulter, especially with the scaling. Now it's just like, oh, making me do more work just so they can benefit off of it. Thank goodness we have someone who's way more skilled drifting than I. That said, this should be fine, because all I have to do is turn the car sideways. Don't even need to think, just drift. Yeah, the one thing you can count on Horizon is stunning visuals. Oh man. I remember the first time I played a Forza game on the PC. I mean, looks great on the Xbox One, I'll admit, but after going on the PC, you can't really go back. Like the awesome visuals along with being able to run it at 60 frames per second. Yeah. Sure. Sometimes you get too much smoke. Oh, I really appreciate this other player being here. They're helping a lot. Doing more than I could by myself. Even with the efforts of them, still taking us a good 7 minutes to hit all the targets. It's like, oh jeez, I don't think I'll be able to get that far on my own. Yeah, drift zones tend to be highly variable in difficulty. Yeah, this one being short, it's like, yeah, you don't have much time or distance to get your drift points in. Yes. Ah, thank you, other player. have saved me. Grand Caldera. Yeah. One of these days I'll go through the other drift zones and get those out of the way. Looks. Oh, that's a playlist. Okay. So, let's see. Not really interested in a trial. Not interested in the Horizon Open. What's in the message center? People get the cars. Get the wheel spin. Ooh, have another lucky player is gonna. Oh, whoops! I meant to set that as a gift. Oh well. Yeah. As well, just hey, now we just I can just chill. Do some other stuff. One game of the Eliminator. The Eliminator is like a pretty fun take on Forza Battle Royale. The way they implemented it is interesting. Admittedly, perhaps hampered by the fact that Mexico map is just massive. It wasn't too bad in Forza Horizon 4 because the UK map they put you on was smaller, so 50 players there, you're usually seeing someone, but here, sometimes you see someone. Yeah, too little, too late. Man. Yeah, that is true. I just feel like each car level kind of has a pretty small set. I mean, I imagine you kind of limited in the cars you can put in. Obviously, you're not going to put in like cars more suited for the road because you're going around the entire map, so you need something that's good at off-road, which limits your choices a bit. Yeah. Starts with a beetle in this game.
Release the car drops.
Starts in Herbie's. Oh, starting location. I usually start at the temple. No real reason. It's just where I like to start. I remember someone actually put out a map. So here's where the car drops usually are. I'm gonna be here. Oh yeah. It was all ham for these Eliminator games. And the arcade for that matter. Congratulations, you win! Alright. I think it's been a while since they required people to play Eliminator for the festival playlist. And thankfully it's always the same, you just gotta get 30th or better. Thankfully 30th isn't too hard to get. You just have to get lucky and not have someone gun for you off the bat. Admittedly, I've seen someone get pretty crafty about that. They'll just like park themselves near a car drop, go in and try to grab it, and you don't notice the dot until it's too late and you just hear honk honk and it's like, oh well, that's game unless you can beat them. Yeah, already down to 38. I didn't pay attention to the start. Might have been less than 50. Oop. rounds. Yeah. God. Uh-oh. Yeah, there it is. Alright.
Turn around.
Hey,
Do so.
how convenient. I just get to keep driving. Wait, I bet when it was fuming.
Recalculating route. In 200 yards.
It does kind of feel like sometimes winning is kind of comes down to luck. Especially that final race, it's like, well, you don't know where the finish line is, so you just park yourself at one edge of the map and just hope you can just start gunning it to the finish line.
Turn right. In 200 yards.
Hmm.
Turn right.
That mountain might be an issue, but
In 400 yards.
hopefully this car will be able to
Turn left.
get up there. Ah, nuts. Yeah, I think the car I won with once wasn't even like the highest level.
200 yards. Turn left.
Always fun. Like level 6 or 7 car if I remember correctly. Oh jeez, right there. Well, I think that's GG's. Ah, curses. Choked. Alright. Yeah. Probably the reason why I don't drive here often, but yeah. Just will need to get from point A to point B. And alright, well, yeah, that's enough. Eliminator. You know what? Might as well do their arcade.
Get ready.
Try to get entered into it.
Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Round 1 started. Fever, it's Pinata Pop.
Frankly, I can always stock up on Wurtzathon points, just in case something cool comes out. You don't have to worry about doing as many arcades.
Round 1 complete. Get to round 2. Bank those skills.
Sorry if there were any loud noises there for a minute, but wreckage skills at the stadium. No problem. Problem at all.
Round 2 complete. Get to round 3. It's Pinata Pop. Pop those.
I love the Pinatas event. That's the one thing I like about this arcade, the Horizon arcade, is that they do have a few more events, at least compared to, say, the Forzathon lives from Horizon 4. While those might have like, those were just like better in general for just getting like a ton of people together. This one does have a bit more variety in the events you do.
Horizon Arcade complete! Congratulations!
Alright. You know what I could do is wrap up the Super 7. 3 events left. Be another. Yes. Seeing giant pinata they have in the live stream. What I wouldn't give for them to turn that into a product. Sell that on the store. Wonder how much of a demand there is for it. Probably wouldn't be too hard to craft one around though. Alright, so I gotta jump 610 feet. 1 minute to get to there. Thankfully the destination is close, so shouldn't be too bad. So it would help if I actually went through the flags. Alright. Home 600 feet. Yep. Alpine is super underrated. Yeah, noted that. Give it a whirl. Easy achievement. Well, hey, at least they're honest. It was kind of funny. This one was picked for Super 7. I had to admit, kind of like the way Horizon 4 did Super 7s better.
100 yards.
Definitely felt a lot more high stakes. It's like, alright, you can do the next challenge, and the prize part will go, but if you fail, then watch it all go poof. It's like, there's a bit of risk reward there. You want to keep going, take the risk, or you just want to cash out. Yeah, 3 miles per hour. I don't know what guide was that for. They might bring that back eventually. We can hope. There's definitely room for it. They could like turn this into like Super 7 casual. It's like, yeah, do 7 challenges and be done with it. And then Super 7 Super Challenge or Super 7 Gold, Super 7 Hard mode. Like, alright, we put in the ones with the lowest completion rates or something like that. That will high stakes Super Gamble challenge. Mercedes Adventure, enjoy the ride. You know what? This feels appropriate. Unless this is another trick and it's like, oh, hey. But we'll see. Race to destination. Alright, so we gotta cover 4 miles in 2 minutes 40 seconds. A Benz van. Nice. You know what? So far, this challenge is living up to its name. Pretty chill. Given what they're saying, I'm just gonna follow the road. At least I'll try to follow the road. Okay. Back in it. Alright. Yeah, this should be fine. We're about halfway there and haven't even hit the halfway point of the time limit, so yeah. Probably accurate. The description is accurate. Pretty good leisurely drive. Provided you're gunning it. I think it's also fun that the Super 7 challenge cars that you have, they keep the license plate that the player has, so kind of see what kind of stuff other people have put on their cars. Ah, yeah. That'll be something I'd like to do someday, just drive a luxury car down the countryside or something. Enjoy a taste of high class, even if only for a moment. Oh, that's a victory lap done. That's another Super 7 in the books. Even if it's just a super wheel spin, it's always fun to just do those and see what turns up. Admittedly, I like the ones that just hand you a car better. Alright. Spin the gotcha. Let's see what we get. Whoa. Guess. Yeah. Alright. Daily's done. Get the trial. Get the open. Let's see what's coming next week. Final season, or final week of the season. Myers Manx. And shame we can't look up the requirements for these events in advance. Oh, truck. Ah, there's our Eliminator Festival playlist requirement. Thankfully, it's always the top 30. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Let's see. One is to win the Baja California Trail. Recreate the success of the Mexico 1000 Narwhal event. 3 kangaroo skills. Oh, okay. Well, that's different. So, go out to the desert for that one. 2 stars on the Dust Bowl speed trap. Alright, well, at least it only have to race one event. Like, yeah, you'll hopefully eventually reach it out there in the field. Out for the dailies. 12 stars in total from any PR stunt in the truck. Yep, easy. Racing skills, cross country. 20 solar panels, easy. 250 miles per hour for 5 seconds, easy. Oh god, they want us to play the tour? God. Well, 800 team score, that's... Gotta waste good credits. Well, yeah. Even if I'm swimming in them, it's like, you know what? The way the Forzathon shop looks. Well, you probably want to spend credits instead of your precious Forzathon points anyway. Ultimate skill chain, easy. Oh, I gotta play Horizon story chapter. Yeah, that'll be easy. And after that, German cars. Fun events. Forward to that. Gotta play playground games, 3 championships, and just UPR stunts. Alright. Oh! Gift. Alright.
At the roundabout, take
Oh.
the third exit.
Clearly not gonna turn that down. Go see it.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
That's my favorite thing about these GPS directions. It's always the roundabouts where it says, go take the second exit, take the third exit, but you're obviously not
At the
going to
roundabout,
drive like a normal person in these roundabouts. You're just going to like blast straight through. No, I don't have time to go around. I just need to turn or go straight.
400 yards, turn sharp left.
I think it was Forza Horizon 3 where that one got pretty absurd because the roundabouts there were pretty large and it's like, oh yeah, if you actually obeyed the roundabout, we're going to win races. Alright, see what's in here. Probably like the car that someone just decided to dump, but hey,
Wow, that's generous.
just doing what they can.
Just the spirit of Horizon, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't need roads where I'm going. Back to the future. Of course, I will give them thanks. Because altruism should be rewarded. And, you know what? I think I will just, might as well send the car. I think I have some duplicates in here I could give away. This, DBS. I'm gonna mispronounce this. Super Legra. Oh, yeah, my car's just rolling away in the meantime, but yeah. Anyone? Right. Gift. There. Get a car, give a car. Probably a good philosophy to live by. Alright, you know what? Actually, I haven't done a few of these story things, I might as well progress in them. I think the only one I did was the Vocho story. That was fun. Papa Fernando, apparently he's like the biggest badass in all of Mexico when it comes to driving.
Welcome to Horizon Wilds. Allow me to provide you with a little local knowledge. And of course, if I could have a Horizon driver to help me with the work for the university.
Deal. When do we start?
Why not right now? We'll take the Land Rover Defender. I've programmed Anna, but don't worry. I know the jungle even better than Primo Rami. Wait, is it that way? See, ¿dónde está? It's this way. Vámonos! Approaching Ekbalam. Notice the architecture. Rami said it was quite the experience last time you visited, no?
Well, we were fleeing a tropical storm at the time.
As far as like Horizon story chapters go, that one was probably my favorite. Only because it was just like they really put in the effort to make it just feel really exciting, even if you're doing just like opening up a new festival site. Oh yeah.
Turn right.
Whoops.
Recalculating route.
Problem with checkpoint races.
In 400 yards, turn left.
Sharp left ahead.
Turn left.
Ah. Boy, I could really use like driver like those for the street races. Okay, there's gonna be a sharp left turn here. Make sure you'll let go of the gas or start drifting. Either way.
Have you ever competed in this event? Rami calls it the Eliminator. This is a good place to practice. Tight spaces, muchos árboles. You can practice here. Pretend the forest is the shrinking arena, no?
Oh yeah, big time.
No, he's not wrong. Yeah. True. The festival boss was a pretty neat idea in Forza Horizon 3. Where you could level up each of the 4 sites and then progressively unlock more events in each one. It kinda has something like that in here, but it's more like the first level gets you all the events and then the subsequent ones are just
Let's see how you handle
like a showcase event or the big end game events that they have. Big end game races.
In 400 yards, turn left.
Horizon 4 kind of traded all that out for kind of like an individual level system for a variety of things. So it's like, you play street races, you'll get more street events. You do PR stunts, you'll get more PR events, like that.
In 400 yards, turn left.
The Department of Archaeology
Ah,
at the
yeah.
university believes that Tula
Festival
Terrace
site design.
was
So I
built
imagine
supporting an enormous roof.
that's like a lot of granular detail though.
Agua Azul, popular with the tourists. But first, you have to find it. Try not to wet the scientific equipment. Or the scientists.
Yeah, that would be kind of neat. Even if they did something just like let you choose maybe a visual element here or there. Imagine trying to incorporate like custom races into the story might be trickier. Ah, you know what? Yeah, deciding where each site would be would. That would be cool, but imagine there might be
400 yards,
they would definitely have to design the next game around that if they were gonna to give people freedom like choosing festival sites. That would be a cool idea though, I have to admit.
turn sharp left.
Yeah.
Approaching Gran Puente.
If they return to a festival, you being the boss of the festival, then they could probably try for that.
Quick, right turn.
Ah. And this reminds me of the Forza Horizon 1 Rally expansion. I remember that. It was like its own separate thing on the main menu.
Highest bridge in the Americas. Más rápido, por favor. I don't like heights. That's the pyramid of Uxmal. Rami told me leyendas about it when we were kids.
What? Screw it. Going straight.
Oh, is that the end of the tour? You're too fast, my friend. Data looks perfect. Great stuff.
Thanks for the tour, Juan.
Fue mi placer, my friend. Just do one thing for me. If Rami asks, Tell him I'm a much better guy than he is.
Yeah, thing was, with Rami, I got to drive through a tropical storm. Admittedly, leisurely drive ain't bad. You know what? If I like didn't bother with the roads, I could probably shave a ton of time off of that, but don't care.
Hola, my friend. Juan Garcia's here. Primo Rami heard about our adventure in the jungle. He set up a sorpresa for you.
Yeah?
Rise, huh?
Surprise.
Well, if I tell you, then it won't be a sorpresa. Just get down here.
Where are they at? Oh, I can listen to. Yeah. Streamer brain strikes again. Just follow the blue line. Trailblazer. Oh boy. This should be interesting.
It's a trailblazer. The university wants topographical data. I think Primo Rami just likes to watch you drive. Oh, and I annoyed Prima Alejandra until she loaned me the Maverick.
Okay, Juan. Get in and hang on.
I think Rami doesn't like me. He wants me to drive through this storm. Or maybe it's because he knows what I'm capable of.
Set. Telemetry is being recorded. Now, vamos, vamos!
Okay, I'm vamosing.
Take any route you want, preferably without hitting a tree. Watch out! It looks like the weather is closing in.
No damage requirement. I'm not worried about trees. Get them. Car's invincible. Right? Man, I'm not even dressed for it. All I got is like a shirt. Dress. Oh boy. Better be a nice long bath once I'm done. And what, the story chapter was like us driving in a Jeep, right? Alright, so if I want 3 stars, I gotta get there with 5 seconds remaining.
Said without hitting anything!
But there's so many things to hit.
Yes, that was a great counter argument. Things to hit. And I get skill points from them. Why would I not want to hit them? One thing I appreciate about Trailblazers rewinds also run the clock back.
Bien hecho. I'll tell Rami his trailblazer was very easy. Not even a challenge for you. We've got everything we need. I'll send the topographical data to Horizon Wilds.
I mean, he ain't even wrong, was it?
Happy to help, Juan.
3-star target was 5 seconds. I had 16 left. Guess they expected people to just hit the trees more often. Alright, there's 1 chapter left in this story.
Hey, my friend. I've been talking to Primo Rami and the team at Horizon Wilds. I think the best way to settle this is with a race.
Races.
Not quite. Come down and meet me.
Okay. What are you up to?
Yeah. No, incidentally, I actually ate chicken soup for dinner tonight. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty warm. Alright. Oh, they got through their story dialogue, so we're just gonna fast travel. Alright. Asphalt versus dirt. Looks like if I want 3 stars, I gotta... 1 minute, 10 seconds. I get the feeling that I'm not gonna make that, but you know what? If I get 2 stars, I'll take it.
The trophy truck for you, and the 911 GT3 RS for me.
We'll be racing each other.
See, if I win, I can tell the whole familia that I beat a Horizon superstar. And if you win, well, we just won't tell anyone.
Oh, don't worry. There will be at least 2 people who know what happened.
I should mention, you only...
Oh, excuse me. Hold on a sec. I need to take a picture real quick. Yeah. Alright. Thanks for waiting.
Need to follow the dirt road and ignore Anna for this one. The university wants telemetry from different road surfaces, so I'll take the asphalt.
Ignore Anna, take the dirt road. Got it.
You took a shortcut? Why did I show you those?
Ah. Shortcuts are fun. Yeah, it does feel like that sometimes. You're just like, man, why does it feel like my car just seems to hit every tree perfect center every time? It does feel like the game's out to get you, or the trees are out to get you sometimes.
You won.
Wait, that was it?
Closer than we thought it would be, no? Muchas gracias, my friend.
Again, there.
Have the telemetry from both vehicles.
It's like, oh yeah, that was quick, wasn't it? Ha ha ha.
Right after I
You know what?
compare my acceleration
I'm not
profile
complaining.
with Rami and Ali's last races.
I'll tell them they have competition.
It's a ignore Anna, so I did. What was that? 38 seconds. Wow. I kinda want to go back to the first one. Sure, if I, you know, ignored the Anna and that one also, I would probably get 3 stars easy. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. It's 5 minutes, 5 seconds.
Welcome to Horizon Wilds. Allow me to provide you with a little local knowledge. And of course, if I could have a Horizon driver to help me with the work for the university.
Deal. When do we start?
Why not right now? We'll take the Land Rover Defender. I've programmed Anna, but don't worry. I know the jungle even better than Primo Rami. Wait, is it that way? Sí, ¿dónde está? It's this way. Vámonos! Project Ekbalam. Notice the architecture. Rami said it was quite the experience last time you visited, no?
Well, we were fleeing a tropical storm at the time.
200 yards. Turn right.
I wonder if this chapter had always meant us to try to take a shortcut.
400 yards.
Ah,
Turn right.
I should probably just go.
In 400 yards. Turn right. Turn right.
directions. I will forge my own path. Yeah, I should have done this from the start. Only the rewind for that one, I can just drive.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Agua Azul, popular with the tourists. But first, you have to find it. Try not to wet the scientific equipment, or the scientist.
Yeah, too late. Or I wonder if that's why he had me decided that was a good idea for me to drive in the storms. Like, aw, you got me wet in this river, now I will make you completely wet.
In 400 yards, turn left.
You know this is the highest bridge in the Americas. Más rápido, por favor. I don't like heights.
Not even on the bridge, buddy.
That's the pyramid of Uxmal. Rami told me leyendas about it when we were kids.
Huh. Yeah, I should have just done this from the start. Screw the GPS.
Oh, is that the end of the tour? You're too fast, my friend. Data looks perfect. Great stuff.
Yeah, I didn't even get to say half the stuff that I usually would.
My friend,
Oh well.
just do one thing for me. If Rami asks, tell him I'm a much better guy than he is.
Yeah, alright. Well, that's another story in the bag. Okay, cool. Just got the achievement for 3 stars in all chapters of Horizon story. Gee, thank you, thank you. Alright. Go collect my accolades. Forza Link. Man, I wish that were better. And doesn't. All possible branches. Yep. No. And hey. I didn't get any new cars, so I probably have to that. Alright. Well. It's getting late over here, so I think since I got festival everything in the festival playlist I wanted to complete and the Super 7, I think I will call it here. Yeah. Thank you, Molecular Shadow Fox, for hanging out and chatting with me. Yeah, those are pretty insightful things you had to say there. Well, I'll definitely, if I get into tuning, I'll definitely try to keep in mind what you said. Getting there. Yeah. Good night. Until next time.